What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown. I built this ground spam team with Metronome Mamoswine that has Stealth Rocks and 3 attacks, all dual stab alongside Choice Scarf Landorus T. Originally, I actually wanted to use Mamoswine plus Mega Medicham, however, I found that those two Pokemon share a lot of weaknesses, and there isn't really an effective way to patch those weaknesses up, so instead what I opted to do was to use the core of Mega Pinsir plus Magnezone. This entire team hates Celesteela and Mega Scizor. I don't have Hidden Power Fire on the Latios or the Tangrowth right here. So Mega Scizor in particular was a really big deal. Magnezone patches that weakness up for us. Mega Pinsir right here is the team's primary wall breaker with Swords Dance and 3 attacks. Landorus T is actually not the defogger for Mega Pinsir, it's actually defog on the Latios. Landorus T is running Explosion right here, just as a check for Hawlucha. Latios is the defogger with Dual Stab and Roost, and then finally, we have Assault Vest Tangrowth as an actual water resist for the team, because Latios does not take Dark Pulse from Ash Greninja, so we really need this right here, and yeah, that'll be the team. You can find it down below in the description, and let's get right into the games. Alright, we have a game right here. We immediately have a very tricky matchup, because Kartana is a really big threat against this team, and Rotom is such a good pivot into Pokemon like Pinsir and Mamoswine. This could prove to be very difficult, however, I don't even have Earthquake on my Lati. I think I have to go for a game with Pinsir no matter what. It's just a matter of weakening the Rotom using maybe Mamo. Let me go ahead and lead off with my Latios here. Against the Chomp, I can probably Psyche MZ and knock it out. Yeah, let's just do that. I mean, they could be Scarf Dragon Claw, but I feel like pivoting out right here is such a waste. Like, I led correctly, I should try to capitalize on it, is what I'm thinking. I think I'll just go for the Z, though. Get a bit of chip on the Magearna. Although, maybe Magearna is actually offensive and they stay in right here. I don't know. I just don't want Bulu coming in either, right? I'm just gonna assume this kills Chomp. Like, Chomp is, especially if it's offensive Chomp, it should die. So they do stay in, which I find very interesting. It did live. That's really rough. I mean, I can defog, but how much is it really gonna help me? Okay, they go Magearna and a defog, so that's better for me right here. I think I just go to Magnezone on the Flare Cannon and get a free Flash Cannon off right here. As, I mean, the damage in the Magearna is kind of good, actually, so I'll take that. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon here, knowing that either is... Well, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting Rocks, but even better, I guess. I don't know. Charizard comes in. If this is actually Zardex, I lose if I don't go Lando, so... Let's go Lando, as they actually just click Blitz immediately, which is really nice. This guy's plays are very confusing, sorry. Just because, I mean, you have a Rotom Wash in the back, you have a Tapu Bulu in the back, and you leave this in. Alright, I'm gonna stop predicting. Let's go to Zone. Yeah, I'm done predicting here. Let's go to Pinsir and just click Return. Yeah, this guy leaves in Pokemon on everything. It's very weird, but I'll take the kill raid there and try to... I mean, I don't know if I can pull it back at this point. They go Magearna, which I can actually just get in my Tangrowth on. Actually, Tangrowth solos. Wow. Yeah, they actually lost to Tangrowth, I think. Unlike, they could maybe break through it with Kartana, but that would be it. Do I go to Tangrowth here, though? I feel like I should. I'll go to Tangrowth. They go for Ice Beam, which is okay, I guess. I'll just go... Actually, I'll go Mamoswine now. As they Volt Switch, yeah. And what I can do here is actually just get up my Rocks. Same thing, why would you not go Rotom? I mean, I guess I can Earthquake here. But now they go Rotom, yeah. I go Latios on the defog. Just Psychic. Tapu Bulu actually takes a lot from that, surprisingly. I can just Psychic again, actually. Like, they're taking way too much. They go for Hornleech and crit me. They would not have been out of range of the Psychic had that not crit. They switch out there. Man, this is really frustrating. How do I win this guaranteed? I'll attempt a Roost. As they Flare Cannon. If I went to Pinsir here and clicked Swords Dance, would it help me at all? I think it could actually win, because I have Close Combat. I'm assuming +2 Close Combat can do 88, right? I mean, either way, I'm gonna go for it. I don't know if the crit mattered, but... We'll see. Kartana has to come in, obviously. I have Scarf Lando. I'll Quick Attack here. Yeah, actually, I do win with this thing, which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, this game was very weird. They're gonna try to get in this thing next. So I'm assuming that's Scarf then. I'll Close Combat here. Oh, it just dies, yeah, that's a game. Yeah, I'll just quick attack here for the win. I knew Mega Pinsir was my win con, but some of those turns were just super interesting, especially staying in with Zardex against my Lando. That was the one big one, but it works out. I'll be right back. Alright, I found another game right here. For whatever reason, I don't have a lead that actually beats Bronzong, especially if it has Earthquake for my Magnezone. So I think what I'll do is lead off with this and Volt Switch out on the Rock/Earthquake, and then get in something like Tangrowth. I know they have two ground types in the back, but like still, right? I can pivot into both of those, but I don't want this getting just free momentum right here. So I'll go to, I mean, does it have Toxic too? That could be really annoying. But I don't really have any other play right here. Unless I wouldn't expect it to be Heat-proof, but like, why would I do that? I'll go to Tang. So they go for Rocks. I'm expecting Toxic, but I really don't see what else I can do. I'll just knock off. Cover some other plays too, covered Zapdos. Yeah, I get to knock Zapdos. Ideally, I don't get paralyzed. I do, okay. And that's Choice Scarf. Wow, okay. I mean, knockoff did do quite a bit, so that's kind of interesting. They probably go for Heat Wave. I feel like it could be worth having Mamo take this. Not a crit one, though. That was not part of the plan. Oh, man. I would have taken two of them, yeah, because if the crit did 56, that means the other one would have done less than 44. I guess I'll Ice Shard for this damage, but, like, I have to get up rocks on something like Bronzong or Tyranitar now, which is really bad for me. Yeah, big crit for sure, but I guess it's okay. We'll try to win anyway. I think that because I have good damage on the Bronzong, I should be in a good spot with maybe Latios? Although they have a full health Tyranitar. I think actually I have to try to go for a game with Pinsir again. Which is why I'm Ice Sharding right here. The damage on this is going to be good. Thankfully it's an offensive set too, so maybe I can actually do a lot of damage with +2 return. Oh, now it'll die to +2 return, yeah. But unfortunately, I'm not getting my rocks up this game because of that crit, which is pretty lame, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this will live. I don't think they're gonna have a Roost on this set. They have a Roost on a Scarf set, okay. It's kind of interesting. I guess I'll defog here. I'd imagine Bronzong comes right back out, right? I'm gonna assume this is Mega DD and not Pursuit and go Landorus, or at least try. It is just regular Pursuit. This one's bad. Alright, I'll go to Pinsir here. Maybe they're for whatever reason locked in and try to go Zapdos, and I can actually knock that out with +2 return. Maybe they're Bantar, yeah. So they go Zapdos right here, which is great. I'm pretty sure that because they're offensive, I can actually knock them out and maybe put myself in a good spot right here. Don't static para me again. Yeah, that does kill, and they don't static. Okay, nice. That's huge right there. Because Mega Pinsir is my biggest threat this game. So who comes in next is the question. I'm pretty sure Bronzong would die to +2 close combat. If they go Drill, I have to switch out. If they go Chomp, it's just a matter of what do I think their set is. Which I think the Chomp is the Mega, obviously. Tyranitar is probably banned. So they really have to go out into the Tyranitar, I think. Unless they expect me to just have Return and not like close combat. Maybe EQ instead. And it's Levitate Bronzong. That would be the one other thing, but... Let me actually calculate right now. Could my +2 CC knock out the Bronzong? I'm assuming it does. Let's say they're just Spit F against Pinsir, because it should be Spit F, right? It helps out against Tapu Lele and stuff. Oh, never mind. Actually, wait, no, that's the wrong attack. +2 can even kill with some defense in there, okay. So they go to the Mega Chomp. I'm assuming this is Mega Chomp. I'm going to return. Okay. Now you have to give me another Pokemon. Mega Pinsir is going on a tear. Do you want a close combat? I have one right here for you. They should probably switch out and sack something else, but I don't know if they're going to have to do that or not. So they're going to give me this instead, so I'll return here. Get rid of that. Here is the Excadrill. If it Swords Dances, I lose here. I'm going to close combat. As they go for Corkscrew Crash, that's okay. Because now what I can do is get in my Landorus T. And I think all I actually have to do is try to trap Bronzong with Magnezone, and then I win this game. Yeah, so they go out into that. I think my play is to go Tangrowth here, actually. Not hard Magnezone. That would never be the play, I think. As they get back rocks again. Okay, that's interesting. Tyranitar comes in. I get rid of what was an Assault Vest. Okay, that's interesting too. I'll just Earthquake here. I need damage on this for Earthquake though. That's why these pairs are so frustrating. I'll Giga Drain here. As they crunch, but now I can't live the next one. So I have to switch out into Lando. As they knock me out. I think I lost. Again. Well, no, not again. Forgot I won the first one. For some reason I keep on thinking I lost that. Alright, I'm gonna go off a choke. What I'm gonna do here is U-turn out. And really hope they go Bronzong and let me trap it. They did. Alright, this is the key right here. Can I knock it out? I didn't, but I got a para. I'm pretty sure that Landorus can solo in the back. Although it might come down to mind games. What do I do, right? I think if they go Tyranitar, I have to hard switch out. I don't know. It might come down to some endgame plays right here. So they're going to go Drill. I just need this to knock me out, maybe. That would be nice. They're going for SD. I don't think that's going to matter. Because, unless it's no, it was Steelium. It was always Steelium, yeah. So there's the Iron Head. I'm pretty sure without Steelium, I win. Because I'm Choice Scarf, right? I'll outspeed this. That goes down. I'm pretty sure this can't knock me out with Iron Head, so they need a flinch. And they didn't get the flinch right there, so we are able to go ahead and clutch that game out. I don't know how, but I'll be right back. Alright, I found another game right here. The 5th Pokemon in my opponent's team is going to give me a very hard time. Not really something I switch into, however. What I can do right here is lead off with my Latios against that Pokemon. And maybe they're bad and stay in and take a Psyche MZ right away, but they should go out into their AV Magearna. Or click Fake Out, yeah, okay. One of the two. I'm going to make a really offensive play into my Mamoswine on the Magearna. I'm confident they're going out into it. In fact, I have no doubt in my mind. They actually make the Feeny pivot, so I could have gone for the Psyche MZ. That's bad. Alright, I'll go to Zone. On a Hydro Pump, okay. Actually, why did I go Zone? This thing clicked Flash Gun on everything. Whatever, I'll click it here because I think Lando comes in, but... Wow, that sucks. If this thing is actually... If that was a roll, okay, they stay in. They didn't knock me out, but I don't know why you would stay in. Can you miss one? That would be cool. I actually don't mind that exchange. Like, this is your Defogger. The Zone didn't really trap anything. Flash Cannon was spammable, but like it dies to so many things, right? Medicham, Kyurem, and Lando all outspeed and Oko it. Magearna could have Focus Blast. This could have Focus Blast or Heat Wave. It was more expendable than it looked, in my opinion. So I'm gonna take the Tapu Fini from them. So they have another Defogger. I definitely didn't acknowledge that earlier. That other Defogger isn't on the field now. Gets a free Hurricane here. I'll go to Lando on the Life Orb Hurricane. So that means they know I'm offensive. I'll just Stone Edge. They should go out into their own Lando, but I never know what to go. Okay, they actually go hard Magearna. Takes nothing. I'm going to make another play here into Mamoswine. I was willing to do this earlier. They go to Tornadus, which is actually good for me. Unless you're Focus Blast and hit. Which I feel like I'm in a better position if I just Icicle Crash here and hope that maybe they don't have it. They go to Kyurem, okay. Doesn't take too much at all. I would be dropping to ICMZ here, I can assume that. So I think I sack off Scarf Lando to Sub-Zero Slammer to get back Mega Pinsir. Seems like a good idea. Good enough idea, at least, because now Return should kill this. This is Mega Pinsir. There's no way this doesn't kill, right? I think I have to win with Mega Pinsir, but that requires damage on Torn and maybe Scarf Lando, which is going to be really tough to get. So that should go down, yeah. So now Tornadus comes in. Can you miss a Hurricane? That would be cool. I'll go to Tang this time. This guy hits a lot. On the off chance they don't want to risk that and actually... Okay, they have Heat Wave. I'll go to Mamoswine again and just claim my kill, I guess. I think this one's going to be an L. Just looking at the trade-offs right here, I think they... Well, I think had they missed either Hurricane, I would have won. So actually, I think they just messed up right there. Maybe I have a chance right now. Assuming that this hits, which it does, I think they might have messed this up. Because what I can do here is choose to make a very offensive play into Pinsir, which I will. on the fake out, and now I get a return off on something, which is huge. Probably on the Lando, right? Yep. Oh, it's Fizz Def. Okay, knowing it's Fizz Def actually makes me think it might not have Stone Edge. So if I were to SD right here, I could sweep right now. Do I try for that or not? I feel like if they click rocks, I lose, so I have to click this. Okay, well, I just got completely bailed out of this game. I mean, they did hit 2 Hurricanes, right? But, I mean, this was my win con. But I honestly think that if I switch out and they go for rocks, I don't see myself defogging without letting Magirna get a kill. And I don't see myself... Okay, so I actually switch out here. With Lando coming back in. Yeah, Lando's gonna come back in here. But at this point, I don't think I can lose because of Latios. Latios should just win if I get this return off. So yeah, I got bailed out here for sure. I mean, I have to switch out against the Metacham in case it's fake out plus BP. If you're substitute plus fake out, good job, man, but I'm not gonna predict that. Let's click Psychic, knock that out. Actually, but it doesn't matter if they're substitute, I have Ice Shard, so yeah. My play here is to switch out on the fake out. Come back in, drop the Shattered Psyche, and I definitely got lucky, but they also got a little bit lucky hitting Hurricane. I don't know. I'm not going to try to theorem on that out. The Soko's that thing, and I will be right back. Alright, I found another game right here. This guy's team looks very hyper offensive. I think the rocks is probably going to be on... Actually, they may not have rocks. It might just be spikes, but I know the Z is probably going to be on Komodo. Maybe that's the rocker too. It's probably Mega Gyarados and then some sort of setup Clef looking at this team. Let's go ahead and lead off with Magnezone against Klefki. Weavile could have low kick, but I think I would live it, so maybe I can just Flash Cannon here. They stay in, so that means this is Sash. Yeah. So that means this is going for a knockoff, right? That would be the thing that makes the most sense right here. Do I just give them this Mon? Whoa. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the lightning outside. I don't think that's stopping anytime soon. Let me go ahead and actually bring in my... No, that'll die. Just take it, dude. Yeah, I'll get in Mamoswine the next turn. Hit him up with an Ice Shard right here. So that's an Icicle Crash. Let's hit up with the Ice Shard. There we go. And see what exactly wants to come in next. So Gyarados hits the field. It turns out not to be the... Okay, I live that. It turns out not to be Intimidate. That's what I was trying to say. Goes for the... Is it not Mega? I'll Ice Shard here. I'll get up rocks on this. And then Earthquake at the next turn. Hello? Okay, there's a Dazzling Gleam. I think it's safe to assume this has Thunder Wave, so I should probably go out into my Landorus T and click Earthquake. Like a smart player, as much as I don't want to. Okay, they go for Defog. Oh, Gyarados is about to come right back out, isn't it? Yep. I'll go to Tang. Giga Drain here. This is not going to be the Z. It's going to be... I don't know what this guy's doing. Why are you just setting up with literally every Mon? I wish I had something better to check this. Especially with the Reflect Up. I can't click this move. I kind of have to switch out into my Latios. Okay, it's sub Belly Drum. Can sub Belly Drum Oko this though? No, they just go for Drain Punch. Really interesting. I'll click the Shattered Psyche right here to knock it out. Clefable comes in next. I have to go hard Mega Pinsir, as it is Cosmic Power, but I can SD up on this. And I will do that multiple times. Yeah, now +1 return is going to blow this away. Yep, goodbye. That'll 2-hit KO. Did I just let them reverse sweep me, though? That's the question. No, because they have to lock Quick Attack. Yep, there it is. And then all I actually have to do is go Lando here. Sack, go Lando, sack, go Lando, win. Now, granted, this does involve hitting, you know, Stone Edge. Do I have a better course of action? If I were to explode on this right now, would it just kill? Because I'm willing to go with this odds if I live the Quick Attack. Pinsir. Explosion, maybe? Okay, so I have to hit Stone Edge. I have to hit Stone Edge, which... what's funny is, we're in the exact same position that I was in the last game. Well, I'll go for the odds right here. The game did end. I didn't get crit and hit the Stone Edge, so... I mean, that's when my opponent's team was, like, super just. I don't want to try, though. That's what I get from this. Just have a ton of setup, a screen setter with spikes. Like, I don't really think that team takes a lot of skill to use. Maybe that's just me. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here just to elaborate on my thoughts at the end of the last game, because I did sound a little bit critical. When I said my opponent's team looked skillless, I just meant it was very matchup dependent, right? Either their setup sweepers had a good matchup and just automatically won, or they had a bad matchup and they just couldn't win. I wasn't criticizing my opponent for using that team at all, like to each their own, right? But those were just my thoughts on their team. Let me go ahead and lead off here with my... Maybe my Landorus T is probably okay. Against the drill. I can just like U-turn and then bring in... They're gonna go for rocks 100%. I'll U-turn to pincer. Yeah, this is my best maneuver right here. Super offensive play, but this can catch a close combat and die now. This also prevents webs from going up right now, which is really good for me. Here, I think I go to Tangrowth. That's a nasty plot. That's an HP Ice. Does a lot, but I get a good poison right there. That's definitely relatively lucky on my end. I don't really need this. As they unfortunately miss, but I don't know why they went for Focus Blast. I guess trying to catch my Mamo. This thing's a base 101 speed, right? Not the 111 one? Yeah. So I'll bring this in. Just Psychic to knock it out. Psychic will knock it out, right? I mean, I just want to make sure because I've seen this thing take some hits before. Latios OU offensive with Psychium against Thunderous Therian. That's a Psy Shock. If that kills them in Psychic, shit. Actually, it has better Spit F. Psychic does 59 to 69, so yeah, I can Psychic here. Good. So now, if they go to Araquanid, I might actually be able to OHKO it with Shattered Psyche, which would be such a game changer. They, however, go to Serp, which can't kill me with anything. And it would have died, it will get OHKO'd by that, so yay. Pincer comes in, we're doing this now. Okay, I have a Draco. Okay, they actually just got the kill. I thought they would try to, I really thought they would try to SD on some sort of like para, but hey, that's cool. I'll go to Lando here and just Stone Edge. Well, I mean, I would have had to hit another one had I not crit, so that really sucks for them. I'm curious though, is your Kartana like, it's definitely going to be Swords Dance, right? That would at least make the most sense to me. This thing's literally useless. It might come down to a speed tie between pincers, I think. Yeah, I think I see what I do. Actually, wait a minute, no, this is no speed tie game. I'm gonna give them that. Oh, Beast Boost, right. I don't think that'll matter though. What I can do here is, I think, a U-turn? Actually, if I can Earthquake and then Quick Attack and then Ice Shard, assuming the combination of all that kills, I think... No, because the Pincer is going to be too healthy. I gotta make sure it comes down to Pincer versus Pincer. So Earthquake, Ice Shard, Quick Attack has to kill. Looks like it will. They're going to go to... No, don't disconnect on me, dude. This is such a close game. Okay, there we go. I'll Ice Shard here. If I crit right here, I think I win, but... Oh, never mind. A crit wouldn't have killed. So now I get this, and I have to Quick Attack, obviously. And this is where I head up the calc with Pincer versus Pincer. And see what sort of damage Quick Attack is doing to each of us. Oh, okay, yeah, he won. I was hoping Quick Attack wouldn't do that much, but it is super effective after all. I guess I'll go for a high roll crit. But yeah, he just went to the speed tie anyway, so that's going to be that game, unfortunately. Very close one. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got another game right here. I'm pretty sure this is the third Zapdos I'm fighting in this video, which is very interesting. Makes me wish I had Stone Edge on my Mega Pincer, but what I can do right here is just to lead off with my Latios against Jirachi. Okay, so they just want their rocks up. I'll go to Lando here. Pretty safe play. I mean, Lando is good in this game, but I'm not expecting an Icy Wind right here out of everything. It's either U-turn or rocks. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the rocker, but it could also be rocks on Chansey, and this is Scarf. Yeah, so yeah, there's the U-turn. Which is, I mean, that's fine. What comes in here, though? Suicune. I could see Suicune, I could see Serperior. There's Suicune. Everybody just clicks Scald with this mon. They just Scald until it works, so... I'll click Scarf U-turn. I was thinking about just hard switching in case they went Zapdos to Fish, but... I'll go to Latios as they get a burn immediately. A little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Especially because I know it has Protect, so I'm gonna Psychic first. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I would have doubled right there on the Chansey had they not burnt, but... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna Shattered Psyche, even if Chansey wants to come in. Like, that takes okay damage, kind of forces it to roost, maybe a little bit, I don't know. I can go to Mamoswine here and actually put some pressure on, though. Get up my rocks and whatnot. Yeah, I wish, if I was Superpower, and I know this guy's staying into Toxic, I really wish I had Superpower. Yeah, he's gonna stay in, I think. He's not gonna go back to Suicune here. Because he knows that Mamoswine's a threat and wants to put it on a timer. That's what I think he's thinking. So what do I do about this? I get up rocks. Their only hazard control would be defoggers, so that's good. They're really thinking about it. I think they could go hard Heracross too. Although... I don't know. I think that hard Heracross would make some sense on their part. I would pretty much be forced to switch out into either a Sack or hard Lando at that point. I don't know why this came in. But I have a fresh Icicle Crash for it just waiting right here. I guess they were scouting for the superpower, but... hey, have an Icicle Crash. As Suicune comes in. So here's the thing with Suicune. I could Earthquake, and then I'm pretty sure with the Metronome boost, like, Protect doesn't stop the Metronome from doing its thing. So if I don't get Scald Burnt, actually, I really want to see this work out, so I'm gonna go for Earthquake. That's still, I'm pretty sure this next one still does 1.2 despite the Protect. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure I know that mechanic. Yeah, it definitely does. And they didn't get that burn. So, ideally what happens right here is they Protect, think they can live the next one, and then it somehow knocks them out, right? But it shouldn't. I mean, they think it somehow knocks them out, is what I'm trying to say. They don't really have a switch out they can make either. I mean, maybe they know this runs Metronome, and that's what they're thinking, because they haven't seen a Z, they haven't seen Life Orb or anything like that, so... I don't know. But this is what, the 4th Earthquake in a row, isn't that 1.8? Because the first one does what? This is 1.0, then 1... no, this would be 1.6. The Earthquake's 1.0, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6 would be down here. They're not gonna go hard Zapdos, right? Would make a ton of sense. But yeah, I've got really lucky that they didn't Scald Burn me again right there. Okay, they go Serp, which will die to Ice Shard following up this attack. I'll be taking your Pokemon there, thank you. Chansey being so weak was so good too. I just need to damage Zapdos though, that's the big one. I need to damage Zapdos. If this comes in, it's gonna go for Iron Head because everybody... actually, I really think they go for U-turn right here. Yeah, I'm gonna Icicle Crash calling that. I clicked Icicle Crash too, trying to catch Zapdos. Yeah, in scenarios like that where you're calling them to go for a Momentum move, you have to predict what they bring in after. Now, granted, I could have predicted wrong. I could predict wrong right here, and they go out into Suicune, but because that dies to Earthquake after, I have less fear. So let's see, what comes in? If they go Zapdos and knock that out, they're going to be so weak to Pinsir, but the problem is, I have to break through against Choice Scarf Jirachi, and that doesn't happen in Pokemon. But I knew they would go for U-turn because my Magnezone was so free. That was why I clicked what I did. Yep, and I do catch Zapdos, so that really helps me out right here. I do hit as well. And I obviously followed up with the Ice Shard after. As Chansey comes in, I don't think this takes an Earthquake from 47. And even if it does, like, I have the Metronome going in my favor right here. So this next one's going to do, what, 30 something else? Like maybe 40? 44, wow, that was definitely a low roll without the Metronome to a high roll with the Metronome. So that ends up being super low right there. I mean, I don't want this taking hazard damage yet. I feel like I just go to Landorus and click Earthquake. Yeah, on the Zapdos sack. Seems like a good idea. As they actually go Heracross, which is one of their better ground resists, so I'll take that. This could sub up right here, which I can't really... I have to keep that in mind. So I'll go to Latios in case it does. In case that is what's happening right here. Latios can come in. They do just click Rock Blast, so good maneuver. I obviously am forced into Pinsir. I'll make the return play. I'm tempted to SD right here, calling their sack with Zapdos, but yeah, they're gonna try to hope I choke an SD. So now they're essentially down to these three. I just click Earthquake with a Lando now, but the problem is if they just... Actually, wait, I can easily eliminate the Jirachi by just going Magnezone. So they can never lock Iron Head. If they lock Iron Head, I literally stand until it dies, and then I get in Lando. Until my Pokemon dies, right? That's the idea. Yeah, they can't remove hazards. I can't even remove hazards for them anymore, so I can't choke that away. Jirachi comes in. Yeah, I see the play right here. If they go for Iron Head, I trap it and that's it. It's definitely Choice Scarf, right? Tangrowth still has its use in this game. I mean, I guess Pinsir just wins in the back too, so I should keep that instead of Tangrowth. I just want to make sure, if they double the Chansey right here, my knockoff kills from Tangrowth, right? Tangrowth, OU Assault Vest against Chansey. Yeah, it does 13 min and they're at 13. So I can go... I would speed it, right? What is Chansey's speed? 136. I actually wouldn't outspeed it, but if I get rid of its Violet, it's the same thing. So there's an Ice Punch. I don't know what they were trying to go for. I guess a choke into Lando, but we don't do that here. Jeez, that lightning. Okay, let's click Knockoff. They should sack off the Zapdos here and then get in Chansey, I think. Actually, since they're locked into that, I can just go Magnezone. As they go to Suicune, yeah. This is fine. Because now I just Thunderbolt, right? The only way I actually lose, I think, is if they literally flinch me all the way down with Jirachi with Magnezone. Actually, wait a minute. I should actually not let this get potentially Scald Burnt, because if it does, that means the Iron Head is going to be doing, like, unnecessarily more damage every turn. I don't care about your sub, dude. I have plenty of Giga Drain, so pressure is not going to be a factor. Yeah, there's the Protect. I just need Magnezone for Jirachi, and that's it. Calm Mind shouldn't matter. Nope. Now you have to Protect. So I'll Sludge Bomb knowing that's coming. Yep, now I can Giga Drain this next turn. Yep, and now I just spam Giga Drain. It would be a choke not spamming Giga Drain here. Yep, they need multiple Protects in a row, because this next one does kill them. Pretty sure it does even if they Calm Mind. They go for Scald. So they opt to attack. They do get a Burn. Which, I mean, is a little bit annoying, but I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. Yeah, if Chansey comes out, I just knock it every time. To make sure that it dies to Pinsir and whatnot. So there's that. Now I think I just spam Earthquake. Yeah, they have to hope I choke here and let them get in the Jirachi, but I'm not going to, obviously. I'll Earthquake here. I'll Earthquake again. Man, this one's tedious. This one was really long. Yeah, I think this might actually be the last one. So I'll Earthquake there. They're going to Soft Boil this turn. So what I think I have to do is... I mean, I just wait until this dies and then go Lando. Or actually, I could wait until it dies and then go Pinsir. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, nailing that prediction was so big with that thing. What's the thing called? Icicle Crash for Mamo. If this takes too much, I could lose to Fire Punch. So I'll go to Pinsir first. Click Return here. I'm pretty sure it just straight up knocks out Chansey. Yeah, I'm pretty confident Chansey just straight up dies. So what they should do here is sack Zapdos to get in Jirachi. That's what I'm thinking the best play is. This guy's really high on the ladder. 1915. Jeez. Where am I? 17 something, right? Can it show me? 1749, okay. So if I do win this one, which is looking like I'm in a good position to, I would actually be able to... They go hard Jirachi. I don't think that was the play. I'll Quick Attack here for a bit of damage. Yeah, I think they messed up with that play. Healing Wish into what? Zapdos? Oh. Does that make a difference, though? Because what I can do here is return and then knock it out with Stone Edge, I think. I have to hit Stone Edge. Come on, Landorus. This is the most important Stone Edge ever. I know I've won a game this live with due to Stone Edge, but I have to hit this one. There it is. We knocked that out. I don't think there's a scenario where Chansey can beat my Lando. I switch out right here into Zone. Until they knock me out, I just spam what? Thunderbolt. Or I guess maybe Flash Cannon because it has spit up drop chance. I guess I'll go for Thunderbolt. That doesn't really matter. What does more? 22? Okay, yeah, Thunderbolt. That does a lot, wow. Yeah, they can't win. They legit can't. There's no way they can get out of this ahead. I Thunderbolt spam until this dies, and then, yeah, there's a para too. Like, there's nothing they can do. Can I just full para so this guy doesn't sit here for a million turns? That would be great. Nope, they're gonna continue doing it. I'll continue Thunderbolting. I'm not gonna go hard Lando. Like, that thing wins in the back guaranteed. There's a para. Come on, just one more. This is over either way. Nope. Look, they have 5 soft boileds left. I have, what, 13 of these? And yeah, that as long as I get a good roll right here. Or the full para, but not either way. And it looks like I crit them. So that's going to be the game. I hope you all enjoyed this live. I believe it was 6-1, I think. 7-1. It's probably 6-1. I think that was the 7th game. So yeah, the team will be found down below in the description. Sorry. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.